Welcome back to another video. Anime Dion here, and we are doing What If Naruto Had a Water Spirit Part 8. Yes, it's What If Naruto Had a Water Spirit Part 8. Alright, so yeah, we left off at where Sasuke's fight against Gaara is about to start. So now we get into it. Sasuke easily. Sasuke didn't appear late, just like in the original, but he was already there from the start. So was Gaara. Gaara was just stood there, thought he was OP, thought nobody could touch him. God, nobody would touch him. The only person that ever touched him in his life was Rock Lee, and Rock Lee's gone. So he thought, man, Rock Lee, the strongest one out here, nobody's doing nothing to Gaara. So yeah, and then Sasuke is just sitting there, and he runs up to Gaara, and Gaara uses sand to punch back Sasuke. Sasuke powers up his two Tomoe Sharingan, both eyes, and jumps up and throws a electrified kunai his way. This doesn't shock Gaara because of his sand shield. It didn't really have an effect because he blocked it because of the sand protection. Sasuke then laughs and says, "I know a way to be your sand. Just like Rock Lee did. You just have to be fast, am I right?" Then Sasuke he uses his Chidori, and cause it's like the full potential of the Chidori since he has both, not full, but like it's really great now. It's better than it was before because it's two Tomoe with both two Tomoe or just one two Tomoe, but two Tomoe with the Chidori, you have control over it. So when he's using it, Sasuke's moving at almost lightning speed. So let's go. Gaara's sand is not able to guard this, and Sasuke gets a good hit on Gaara. Gaara then goes into the whole ball thing full of like of the one tail thing, and then Sasuke then has this move he has. He says, "This move I've worked on in the fight against." Well, in his head, he's like, because he can't say that, but he said, "This move I've worked on with the fight with Naruto and his water spirit. This move is my strongest one yet. Chidori extended." It's just like how in Shippuden, when you see Sasuke kill quotation mark Orochimaru, like how he did that thing where it's like a pole to his Chidori, and it's like a long stick of Chidori. Yeah, he does that straight through Gaara's thing. Gaara's whole thing, it goes through and it pierces Gaara, and Gaara comes out with like half of his body being the one tail. The viewers, the people in the stands are all shocked and like disgusted and like scared of this, but they continue to watch the fight. Sasuke then jumps up, and it don't even look like he jumped. It looks like dude teleported up there. Kage Bunshin no Jutsu, oh no, that's Shadow Clone. Oh my gosh, how do you say? I don't know how to say Fireball Jutsu in Japanese. So yeah, he just jumps up, weave the signs of Fireball Jutsu, and shoots out a humongous fireball straight to Gaara. And Gaara with his half, how his One Piece looks. Okay, not say One Piece. You know how his one tail looks when he's like half his body's there, but half of it's like the one tail. Yeah, and Gaara just immediately wipes that away like it's nothing. Like it was nothing. Then Sasuke had to like go around fighting him a bit with. So yeah, my bad about that again. So yeah, what's it called? Sasuke was fighting Naruto. I said Naruto, fighting Gaara, and Gaara was in his half to his face. So then Sasuke knows this is not gonna be a fight he can win on his own. So what he does, he steps back and uses summoning jutsu. And he uses a summoning jutsu to summon the Chief Hawk. This Chief Hawk is different than none other. They're different and stronger than any other hawk. Well, not. Yeah, basically he's like the strongest out of all of them. He moves the fastest. He flies the highest. He's the strongest. His wings flap harder. His wings flap higher. Faster, and his wings can flap hotter fire. This hawk is a different breed. Naruto then hops on top of the hawk and uses its high wind to knock back the one-tailed Gaara. And then what's it called? I said then what's it called over and over again. So yeah. And then Sasuke then charges at Gaara with the peak of the of the bird, and and with the wind chakra going over the bird's beak and stabs right through the half one-tailed Gar's chest. Gar then gets knocked out. And he's knocked out. Okay, listen, he's knocked out though. But like his wound heals instantly. But they declare Sasuke the winner. But right after they declare Sasuke the winner, explosions around the whole entire Leaf Village happen. Sasuke, Naruto, and Nami hear this, and they know what's going on. Once they figure out what's going on, they know that it's Orochimaru. And they know that he's the one causing this chaos. This causes Naruto, Nami, and Sasuke to rethink their decision on whether or not they need to go or not. Do they need to protect the village, or do they need to go with Orochimaru? They head up to fight any of the ninjas, and they can see that the Sand Ninja have aligned with them. Some of the Sand Ninja put most of the Leaf Village ninjas into Genjutsu, having them sleep into a Genjutsu. But Shikamaru, he over there fake sleeping because, Shikamaru's a bozo. Bozo, are you dumb? No, I'm just kidding. He's not a bozo. And Sakura luckily got out because she has a high, high deflecting to it. Genjutsu, not too high, but it's pretty good at it. She got out, and so did Shikamaru. But, Sakura not important. She's not going to do nothing. Nami was never put to sleep as she was one of the fighters on stage. Kankudo and Temari then grab Gaara and run before Sasuke can even notice. Sasuke, Naruto, and Nami get together and are ready to face Orochimaru. They decide this in such a quick decision, and they find Orochimaru quickly. But before they can get to Orochimaru, there's a huge, giant force field, and Naruto can sense who's in there, and he senses it is the fourth Hokage, and that fourth Hokage is Naruto's dad. This fears Naruto, but Naruto also has confidence in his dad. But he doesn't know whether or not his dad can handle Orochimaru or not. Keep in mind, this version of Orochimaru is much stronger than the original in the show. And this version of Minato is just as strong as he is in the original. So we don't know whether or not Minato can beat Orochimaru or not. So Orochimaru, and then Sasuke, Naruto, and Nami notice that there's 4 people around this barrier. So they go ahead and attack these ninjas with ease and defeat them. They get inside the barrier and go to Orochimaru. They see that Minato, Naruto's father, was caught off guard and is at the brink of death. His father wasn't ready to fight Orochimaru at this time. He didn't know anything was going to happen. It turns out the High Jonin didn't get enough information to have to spread the word to the Hokage. Orochimaru has planned this plan out perfectly. Orochimaru then sees Naruto, Sasuke, and Nami, and Naruto proposes. Naruto looks at Naruto looks at Sasuke and Nami and nods. He then says, "Orochimaru, leave my father alone. We know you've been watching us, and we know you want us. We'll come with you as long as you leave my village alone." Sasuke and Nami then say, "Agreed." Orochimaru looks and he says, and he cackles, "What makes you think I want you?" Naruto then flashes the aura around him flashes the and in that aura you can see the cat spirit a bit. He says, "I know you want this." And then Sasuke, Sasuke then flashes his Sharingan. He knows you want, and he's like, "I know you want these." And then Nami finds his Ambo in there and uses a sleeping jutsu and says, "And I know you want this ability." Orochimaru then smiles. He says, "What makes you think I can't force you to go, kids?" Sasuke, Naruto, and Nami then say, Naruto then says, no, Sasuke then says, the barrier between you and the fourth Hokage has been broken. As you can see, we got in here. The whole Leaf Village is on its way. And By the time they get back, you'll be basically fodder against me. Well, not against me, against us three. You won't be fodder, but you'll be almost done against us. You haven't seen us now. We're different than we were before. Keep in mind, they're capping right now, because if it was actually, if they actually fought them three versus Orochimaru would still beat him up, but he would be actually weakened a lot. Orochimaru then stops and looks Naruto and Sasuke and Nami dead in their eyes. He frightened. They start to like sweat a bit because he's frightening them with this aura that he's giving off. Orochimaru says, "I agree." He then leaves, and Naruto, Sasuke, and Nami don't know what to do next, but they do know that Orochimaru will come back soon into the future. The whole Leaf Village is shocked by this attack, and Minato is then healed by the Leaf Village. Luckily, Minato was not awake and could not hear what was gonna go on in this situation. So nobody in the Leaf Village besides Naruto, Sasuke, and Nami and Orochimaru know about them going over there. Orochimaru then leave a note under each of their pillows saying, If you not get to this point in the village by midnight tonight, your Hokage will be dead." So by midnight, after the whole thing, Naruto, Sasuke, and Nami say they're going out for a training. They then reach the point where they meet there at midnight. Unfortunately, it's not Orochimaru who shows up, but his Sound Ninja 4. And I'm going to say this in right now. Sound Ninja 4, they're not fodder like they were in the original Cade. They're actually strong in this one. So they can probably take down, like all of them together could take down probably one of them. But Naruto, Sasuke, and Nami know that even if they do take these three down, that it will not end well. Even they know that Orochimaru can murder them with ease. So they agree to go by these words, and then they say Orochimaru has left this for you. And then they open up, like out of their hoodie comes out a snake, 3 of them. As each one of the snakes bite each one of them on their neck. So, just like in OG Naruto, Sasuke gets the heaven mark, and we all know that what's his name? I forgot his name. He's like such a cool character. The dude with the bones Genkai, you know how he had the earth mark? Naruto gets the spirit mark, which is not shown, which is also a legendary one, like the heaven and the earth mark. And Nami gets I gotta think. It's the Nami gets the wind mark. And it's not like just wind, like the power of wind. No, it's like wind in general. Like, how do I explain? How wind can flow through the earth as quick as possible. It goes unbothered. Wind is its own kind of thing. So yeah, all 3 of them have legendary marks that have not been seen in more. Once Orochimaru sees this, he knows that there will be a prize. But Orochimaru does not plan to take over these 3 soon. He plans to take time so he can figure out how to take up 3 at once. So at the time he takes over a body, at the time while he's there, Naruto, Sasuke, and Nami go with the Sound Ninja 4 to Orochimaru's lair. But of course they cannot see where they're going. They're inside the boxes that they put them in the original. And this is where I'm going to end part 8 of What If Naruto Had a Water Spirit. So yeah, if you can hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my daily uploads. And yeah, have a nice day. Peace out.